Welcome back. It's time to talk about the Bayside North first of all touchdown in Queen Anne's County High School in Centerville. Now the Lions finished the year at 8-3 after losing to Easton in the first round of the playoffs. They graduated a couple of players like quarterback Bradley Harmon and wide receiver and quarterback Brendan Kavanaugh, and the QB spot is wide open for the taking. But good news, they will be returning running back Ahmad Gray, and we'll have more on the Lions in just a bit. Now, the Kent County Trojans are coming off of a 7-4 season, but they have a solid team returning to the field, so expect to see some great things from them this fall. They will be returning Marquand Green, and he can do it all. Wide receiver, running back, and safety. That's quite a combination there. But a huge loss for the Trojans is that wide receiver Manny Camper is out nursing a knee injury, so his return this season is still unknown. And Colonel Richardson, what to say about the Colonels? For starters, yesterday I saw them in a scrimmage with Woodbridge, and after the game the players told me to wait till baseball season, so that tells me kind of where their heads are at. Now, they finished last year at 1-9 and graduated one of their best offensive players in tight end David Dickerson, so it seems like CR will go through yet again another tough season. Now, I know you guys all want to hear more about Queen Anne's County, and what could be better than hearing from head coach Donnie Grafe himself. Spencer Trey, help us out.
Coach Grafe, thank you so much for joining us. You took the long trip. We really appreciate it. We want to jump right into it. I talked to you when I first came up, talked to you about that Easton home loss, a playoff loss at home. It doesn't really happen. Take me through what the emotions were last year, and that play just kind of downed you guys. It was really tough to lose that way.
Yeah, it was. It really was. We had played Easton 2 weeks prior and handled them pretty well, and then to come back and play them and losing the playoff game was tough. It was really tough for us. But we recover. We go on to the next season and hope for good things.
Coach, you're one of the most veteran coaches that there really is in the Bayside. And we're talking a lot with Trey and kind of talking to a lot of the coaches. It feels like the talent pool has started to diminish a little bit around here in the Bayside. Is that fair to say? Do you feel like, in general, the teams aren't the same quality that they used to be?
No, I don't feel that way. And I appreciate you being so polite by saying one of the older ones, but not saying one of the older ones. But no, I think the Bayside is stepping up. I think some of the teams have showed marked improvement, and I think exactly in the North. Very much so. Yeah. We're playing those teams, and I just think they get stronger and stronger.
Coach, Bradley Harmon, Brendan Kavanaugh, just an amazing year by both of those guys. Kavanaugh, in particular, had an absolute monster season.
Yes, he did.
How do you go about, he played so many roles on that team. How do you go about filling maybe 3 or 4 roles that he had on that team?
I don't think we can really replace Brendan. We just hope everybody steps up a little bit more. And Bradley, he's a four-year starter for us at quarterback. So he's going on to Stevenson, and he's going on to bigger and better things. And we just have to see who, shake everybody out and see who steps up and plays.
And you talk a little bit about the versatility of Kavanaugh. Stepping in just to play quarterback the last few years last few games is pretty ridiculous. But speaking of quarterback, obviously now there's a big hole there. There's a little bit of battle going. How has that shaped out? Scrimmage today, did that help kind of answer some of the questions?
It sure did. A young man by the name of Tommy Bull, who was back up last year to Bradley, he stepped up and played well today. The other 2 quarterbacks are young, trying to develop them slowly. But I think Tommy Bull is kind of taking over there at that spot.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be.
It's going to be another great year in the Bayside North, right?
Oh, absolutely. Bayside North is going to be one of the more fun conferences to kind of watch and see how this shakes out. All right, it's time for another quick commercial break, but coming up next, it's time to take things over to the Bayside South. Keep it right here. You're watching the DSI Coaches Conference.
Hello, this is Stanley Burris, head coach of the Polytech Panthers. You're watching WMDT Delmarva Sports Insider.